friends. This is Michelle. This is Lisa. Welcome to Island Life Show. Today, we will introduce this small tube. Lisa, can you share more detail for this tube to our friends here?
Yeah, my pleasure. As we know, when we get some sick, we go to the hospital to see the doctor. Firstly, the doctor will let us to take a blood test. So we will use the blood tube to take in the blood samples. As we can see here, there are many kinds of colors for the tube cap. Different color means different function for the tube. For example, if we get some fever, high temperature, then we will use the purple tube to take the sample for the white cell counting, red cell counting. So different color means different function for the tube. This is also our topic today.
Yes, so today let's discover the secret for how to produce this tube with our Avon machine.
Yes, this is our production line. We can see from here, there are two sealing machines, gel machine, cap rubber assembly machine, and labeling station, and the tube loading, activator dosing, drying, EDTA dosing, sodium citrate dosing, then capping, vacuuming, tray loading, and also we can equip with the shrink packing machine. This is the full line of our machinery.
So Lisa, do you know till now how many lines we have selling solid food worldwide?
Oh, too many lines, including Chinese domestic markets and the overseas market. We have dealt about 100 lines. For example, in China, the top one brand improved. They also buy 7 lines from us. And also for overseas market. For example, India country, we buy about 8 lines. And also Russia 8 lines, Turkey 5 lines. And other countries like Saudi Arabia, Uganda, Latvia, Egypt, more than 2 countries has done the overseas market.
Yeah, I remember this March, and very heavy the coronavirus situation in China. You can fly to Turkey, right? So
yes.
Can you introduce more detail for your Turkey customer here?
Okay. Yes, this March I went to Turkey for the installation work. As I also dealing with the Middle East area country, African country, Europe country. So here in this area, we sell as I said, 5 lines in Turkey, and also in Saudi Arabia, 2 lines. Also behind of us, this line is the second line to our Saudi customer. They first buy 1 line 3 years ago from us, and now this is the second line. And other countries like Uganda, this is a technical project for the blood tube. From the customer, we just provide for the building and we finish everything for them. Including payroll, production lines, utilities. It's from A to Z. Also, we share. Yeah, as I know, you are very familiar for India market and works in this area more than 8 years, right?
Yes. For India market, now we can confident to say the top 10 vacuum line manufacturer all use Avon machine, which we focus on high quality standard and automatic line. Like some of our clients here, they have no knowledge for the plant collection tube. So we give them a guidance for the design, the quality control, the technical part, and also the raw material supplier. So in this way, we save very strong relationship with them. We will lots of very high comments from our friends here.
It seems you will sell the machine to them, but provide the project service to them.
Exactly.
Great.
Yes.
Also, the customer will great value for the customer.
Yeah, this is the mission of every company. So we not just a stage, we create more value to our clients.
Also, if the customer they don't have experience, we also can help them start from zero from the beginning.
Yes. So today, we have a detailed introduction for our Avon machine. So what's the character? What's the advantage for our Avon vacuum plant collection tube machine?
Yes, we can start from here. It Michelle will help us to introduction from the leveling station.
Yes. This is our tube labeling machine, which is very high capacity. The stable capacity can catch 24 pieces per hour. And for this line, we can suitable the tube diameter from 8 mm to 16 mm. We just share with one line, no need to change any parts. Besides that, our machine also can equip the CCD system according to different kinds of requirements. Like we equip it with the CCD, like you can detect the product's information, the batch number, code number, and the product's name. If M25, we will here define the reject system for M25 products. And you can see here, the screen here is for online content, which can input the batch information directly here. So like the next day, you change the expiry date and the production date. You just directly here and will automatically put the label.
Oh, I see. There's a so tomorrow I want to do another part. I can direct here. There's just the online version. Don't need a lot of information, right?
Yes.
Right. Sure. I think also here have a channel here. Can you introduction for us what is the function for here?
This is the automatic reject system. You can see we have two solutions. One is CCD, and here is the sensor. If the sensor like detect the label or without label, then if without label, it will be automatically reject from here. It means M25 products automatically reject. The quantity, 25 tube will from here loading to the tube loading station. So let Lisa give us more detailed introduction for the tube loading station.
Okay. After the tube finish the leveling from here, then online give the feeding to the tube machine. Then the tube will come to here in this tank. And also between the tube loading and leveling, there's a timing belt for the connection. The capacity set similar, so it can always running at the same time. And also here we can see the big channel, so our production efficiency for the labor. And before for our old design, there's only one time 10 pieces for one time sorting. But now we improve the machinery. Now we can fill in 20 pieces tube one time. So the capacity also will be higher than before. And also we can see here, there are some sensor here for detection. When the tube loading the rod, if the tube loading the opposite direction, then the rod go to next loading station will make the damage for the tube, also will make the damage for the filling nozzle, so it's a little dangerous. So we equip with a sensor here to detection if the tube loading in right position and right direction. Okay, after we loading the tube, the rod, how we are doing next station? Michelle will help us to introduction. Let's follow here.
Here is our BCA loading station, black cloud activator loading station. We use magnetic steering system to avoid clog, the activity clog in the bottom. And for the principal spring system, we use syringe pump. And the accuracy is around 5%. For the international standard, the accuracy is required for 10%. But for our system, we can ensure we see 5% for the air filling error. And you can see for this system, normally we suitable for the yellow or the orange color. And besides that, after this spray station, we have designed 4 groups for the dryer. Here is the dryer station. the whole group, for the group number, it can according the customer demands, we can change like for two dryer or 6 dryer. And for the two, yes.
Sure, I have a question here. So normally the standard is 4 dryers, right?
Yes.
But if I have a budget problem, can I increase to only 2 dryers with my
Yes, mostly like just I can share with you, our machine can customize both lines. But when we get the requirement from our client, our engineer also calculate and do test. So we will combine this low requirement and our design, then we will certify the suggestion.
and also I see the dryer. Just after the shooting, how can I mean, if I can take the file, kind of other photo or master photo with them.
So this we can be customized. Like some clients, as I know, like in India for the EDTA, they also need the dryer. So we also can change the 2 dryer heads behind the EDTA screen station. So this just we can customize it for you. Like this dryer, like the temperature you can directly set from the touch screen. And for our method, we use PTC heating. It's very environment friendly and also save energy. Very high efficiency. The most important, we can make sure the temperature can keep around 15 degrees.
So if I increase to 2 dryers, can I increase the times for the drying? For example, before we dry 2 times. Now I only have 2 dryers. Can I set as 4 times here?
So it depends on your the drying times and the drying time. Both can be set just in the touch screen.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay, now let's switch to the next station. This is the EDTA screen station. For this, we also normally like EDTA or Hybrid, we will share with this station. And for this, is very sensitive for the accuracy. So for our machine, we can make sure the accuracy, the error, filling error within 3%. You know, for the international standard, for this, it's 10%. Because we use USA SMI pump, very high accuracy, and this is also our patent technology.
But sure, what is that? There's I see a small tank. What's this function for the tank?
Yeah, this is a good question. Here is a small tank for the ultrasonic cleaning for the nozzle. This is also our latest design. Actually, every year our machine will do upgrade according to the customer comments. We will collect the comments and the suggestions from our different clients. So we will design the machine from the user side. So because previously the need is assembling the nozzle and the cleaning offline, but it's not that convenient and high efficiency. So we design an ultrasonic cleaning there. So then each cycle, when they finish spraying, it can automatically clean just the tank.
Also, I see here, this is for purple color, right?
Yes.
For purple color. Yes. And how about the green color? Also looking here.
The green, yeah, the green, and the EDTA can share with one active organization. Yes.
And also, I see the spray. So there are many small pictures from the chip inside the wall. So this is the function for the spray system, right?
Yes, this is
the factor on our wall.
yes, this is green. This can make sure it's very even and uniform stick in the tube. So this is also our technology. And this, besides this kind of technology, we also develop new technology, which is the ultrasonic cleaning, screen. Yes, it can make sure it's very small drop, very even to stick in the tube. So this is also our another technology.
I also see some Europe machine. We also use the ultrasonic, and ultrasonic highest standard for the spring system?
Yeah, it depends. But both kind of technology we have can give you the right and a reasonable design for you. Yeah. So after that, here is also another activity station is for the sodium citrate, the blue and the black cap color. And this is the principle is for the use the syringe pump for the filling. And the accuracy also can make sure it's within 5% for the filling accuracy. Okay, Lisa, please introduce us for the capping station here.
Okay, if Michelle is a little tired, we should give her some coffee time. Let's come to Lisa time. As we see, here have the hopper for the cap, for the filling the cap. So here, this station is capping station. After we finish the dosing system, we already filling the tempers inside of the next part is the capping the tube. And after we fill the cap from here, the cap will through by channel the station. And this station will fill the cap from here through 2 times. One time for 50 pieces and another time another 50 pieces. As we can see here, the system for taking the cap before our design is mechanical design. Just set the mechanical part to the rubber. But now we also improve our system. We aid with the vacuum system taking the blood cap, and it will more efficiency. And also, if your cap and rubber have a little difference, that is no problem. Always can take the cap and without lifting.
Hi Lisa, I have saw the tube cover here. So why design tube cover?
Yes, this is also a customized part for our soldier customer. As we know, we already sell them the first line before 3 years ago, and the customer they grew up very fast and they need more capacity for the production. But their main product is the small tube, the 13 tube, and 13 tube. But we also have some customer hospital the bigger tube, 16 tube, but not so high capacity requirement. So in order to save the customer cost, we designed the share line for them. The main line is for 13 tubes, but it can also produce with 16 tubes. So that's one line for two specifications.
So that is like 30 mm and 6 mm share one line.
Yes, right. And after capping, here is the vacuum system, vacuum station. As we can see here, the channel, vacuum channel is bigger than our old design. For the channel is only for one rack, 100 pieces tube. But now we improve as 2 racks with 200 pieces tubes. So, and also we can see from here, there's a pressure gauge to detect the vacuum system. And also this gauge will connection with PLC for the control and detection.
Yes, actually for the vacuum blood tube, I know it's very critical part for the vacuum tube. So what method is using here to make sure the vacuum tube?
Yes, firstly, in order to reduce the vacuum accuracy, we use Germany brown label for the vacuum pump. It's very high efficiency and high accuracy. As we know, when we are making the labeling, we will also make a black marks for the label. For example, we want vacuum for 5 ml. So there's a mark on here. Then after we take in the 5 ml vacuum here, we use the water for the testing. And after we testing, you can see the water level is same as the mark level. Means our accuracy for the vacuum is very high and very, how to say, exactly as the mark. Also, we can see from here we use the air cylinder for the vacuum system. And after vacuum system, here is the train loading. for the cap and the tube. Our standard design is only with one tree loading, but as we know, this is the shear line, so there are two heads for taking the tube. One is for 13 tube, one is for 16 tube.
As far as I have some clients, for the EDTA tree, they have two kinds. One is red time, and the other time we think. So yes, how can we share the two kinds of EDTA tree just one machine?
Yes, we also have this pattern design. If your tree taking like this location and also another range from tree. Also, before our production for the machinery, you can give us the information you want to share. You can also design for you. And after the tree loading for the tube, it's like this, 100 in one tree, from tree. And also, after the from tree, the package will go to the shrink packing machine. Then after the shrink packing, the one pack like this, 100 pieces in one pack.
Yes, Lisa. Now we have got a rough idea for the production, but some clients they also want to use the gel tube. Where is the gel filling machine?
Very good question and very important question. The gel tube is almost like half market in the product market. So we have another machine, especially for the gel filling machine. We can see from here. Okay, here, automatic gel filling machine. Actually, we have two kinds of gel filling machine. One is our old design. This is our new design, full automatic type. You can see there are two tanks here. This tank is for the tube loading to the right. That's the similar design as our tube loading machine. So when we fit in the empty tube here, then the tube will throw here to the right, mode right, go to the filling station. Yes, here. This is the filling station for the rack. We design as 20 pieces one time for the rack system. So every two racks work together and 10 times to finish the two racks. Also here we use customized syringe pump system. We make the accuracy for the gel filling is 4%. Also the international standard is 10%, but we make sure for the 4%. After the tube filling, then the tube rack will go to the tank collection system. You can see from it's similar like this design. But when finish the gel filling, the mold rack will place 90 degrees and go to this tank for collection. Also, we see here are two tanks. What's the function for the two tanks? This is also the new pattern design. In China, only we can do this machinery. And for the tank system, as we know for the old design, if we finish one barrel gel and we need to stop the production and waiting for another tank filling. But now we have two tanks. So we no need waiting. Just when we finish one tank, we directly switch to another tank. And this tank, we can directly fit in another barrel gel to here. Also, inside of the tank, there is a steering system and vacuum system. So when we fill in the gel to the tank, then we open the steering system, vacuum system to release the gel bubbles inside. Then the gel go to the filling well with very good function, very little bubbles. And after we finish the gel filling, then we just keep 8 hours, then the bubbles will release. So this is another parameter for the machine. For our this new gel machine, we don't need to use another centrifuge machine. So it's also save your money, save your cost. But for the old design, we should use the centrifuge machine. So some customers, they already buy the old machine. We can also provide them the centrifuge machine to them. Okay, we already finished the gel filling part. Now let's go to the cap and the rubber assembly machine.
Okay, I think for the vacuum light tube, there's another very important part. It's for the cap. And the cap, you can see actually it have two parts, which it's fed by two parts. So how can these two parts fit? It will be finished by this machine. So for our cap, this is the cap and rubber assembly machine. But for our design, our old clients will be found that for the height actually reduce a bit, consider to more convenient for the work to put the rubber on cap. And for this, we have designed two groups. For the total capacity, we can make sure it's around 25,000 pieces per hour. And for the cap, I think lots of the friends, if you're familiar with the market, you may know that they have two kinds. One is the open. The cap is open from top. And another is the DE kind. Yes. Yeah, it's closed. Yeah. So according to your different kinds of cap, so we will give you the right design for the cap and the rubber assembly machine.
Sure. I see the focus taking the raw material, but if my operator is not stand by the machinery, how can I realize I always need the raw material? You use sensor or you use the other? Just by eyes.
We will have design a sensor. Like if the rubber of cap it's lower than the limited, the machine will alarm. So it will remind your worker to put the cap or the rubber in this foot.
So and also I see here this design is very simple. It's very complex design and very easy. Just this some switch. Easy design, right? And
yes, for the machine, the best is more easy, and we always consider how easy and how convenient to our client operator. So that's very easy. You just open and let the machine running.
That's great.
Yes.
All the machine like this.
Yeah. So now we have a rough idea for our whole line. I think for the machine quality and also another very important parts, the configuration for the machine. So Lisa, what's the configuration for our purchase parts?
Yeah, this is also very important for everybody. So we can see from here. Firstly, very important is the HMI. We can see this is our HMI design. We use ceramics for the HMI design to make the system running very stable. And also for other parts, I will show you for the ground we use for other electrical parts. Our engineer now is help us to open the cabinet so we can see by our eyes what is the ground we use. We can see from here the PLC is from the different brown, not fish here. And for the electrical part, we use red from Schneider. And others like the detection system, we use Omron to keep the high standard quality. And also, as I said, the vacuum pump, we use Germany label. I'm sure if customer with this standard in equipment, they are very happy and very easy. Something they need to change, they can directly buy local market. It's easy for maintenance also.
Yes, it's really very beautiful design and also seems very high quality machine. Yeah. So I guess some friends already very interested to place order, right?
Yeah.
But there's another important part. How Avon can always more great than others. Another very important part is the machine installation and after-sales service. So what kind of installation and after-sales service even can supply to clients?
When we get the order from the customer, firstly we will give them our production schedule and then delivery time. The delivery time is normal 4 months, and if you have special urgent requirements, we can also discuss with them about shorten the time. And also for as a buyer, buying machine, we shipping the machine. The next step is installation. Sure. Can you show me how I will finish our installation work?
Yes, as you have just introduced, this is also our good advantage. Like the benefits after we sign the contract, we will firstly give our client the whole schedule, the production schedule, and the delivery time, and also the installation time. So we will give the whole list, how many days needed do the installation, and the list for the prepare, like the air, the water, the electricity, everything. They should be prepared by our clients there, very well. And then our clients go to our engineer will fly to the client site. Normally it takes about 14 days, 2 weeks, yeah, including the training, around 10 days for the installation and 4 days for the training.
Very clear information. So totally about 14 days, 2 weeks.
Yes.
Finish the work.
Yes.
Already very fast for the 4 lines.
Yes. I remember this March you had go to Turkey for the machine installation. So yeah, I saw a lot of and also this video it's in the on Turkey, right? Show on TV. So can you introduce more for us for that?
Okay, my pleasure. This is also very special time in this installation work. I want to show you something my home. Also, before showing you, I would like to introduction for the situation for this time, this installation. As we know, in China, in March, there is a very difficult time in China, and we suffer a lot for this situation, the virus time. But at January, we shipped 1 line for a Turkey customer. They received the machine at February. After Chinese New Year, they give us a calling, Lisa. I know now it's very difficult for your country, for your time. But it's very sorry, but we need the installation work. We need to finish our production schedule. Our customer, hospital, they are waiting for us. Can you help us for the installation even during this difficult time? When I receive the calling, I feel very worried because even in this time, we want to help the customer get their production schedule. And so later we discuss with our management, and they also make the decision we should help the customer. So me and my colleague engineer, we go to the Turkey for the installation work. They are very happy and they feel I'm very responsible for the customers. And at site, when we finish the installation, the customer, they are very kind. They give us like goodbye party. I want to show you some photos here. They treat us like a family. We go to the customer home for the dinner, and they also give us like the cake party. This is the photos when we at site, me and my colleague. This is their workshop with our machinery, their production. Also, after we back to China, the customer one day they send us a link. You know, the Turkey Minister of Industry visit their factory for the plastic production. They are very happy, very satisfied for the production, and they satisfied for the IV machinery also. So the Minister of Industry give us very high standard, high quality feedback for IBS machinery. Also, Michelle, I remember 1 year after yearly there's one customer, foreign customer, India, right?
Yes.
Your customer. Can you share this customer? How you get the golden customer?
Okay, let me tell you the secret.
Okay.
I have many golden customers because of even high quality machine. Firstly, they satisfy with machine, and then they will give more trust for us. So I will share one real story for one of my clients. You know, we have delivered the machine to our clients, but unfortunately, when they're unloading the machine into their production area, the machine got broken. So at that day, they also my client's birthday. He called me very unhappy. He asked me, Michelle, please help me. It's my birthday. My machine got broken. I can't give the products to my clients on time. So I called my boss. My boss made decision, replace a new one for him immediately to save the time for him. Then 1 year later, the clients call me again. Michelle, my old engineer, the skilled person left me. Please help me. No one can run your machine. Again, my boss made decision, send my engineer to his site, give the training to his staff, and operation the machine and maintenance in the machine. So in this way, we save lots of golden clients.
I hope I can like you to have many golden customers also.
I believe every machine will give you many happy and satisfied.
Yes, also very good experience for our work life. And Michelle, after we talking a lot about the machinery, but as a buyer, I also want to see the machinery running. So can we now running the machinery?
Yes, please, because I believe if you just hear it one time, but you saw by your eyes, but 100 times you hear, but one time you saw by your eyes.
It will be
Yes. So that's our engineer running the machine.
That's it. Okay, give us some seconds for the preparing for the running. Just wait. Firstly, we start from here. Before we run in the machine, firstly we should make sure the production line all is safety for the running. We should take out some other objects from the machinery. It's very important to keep the safety when running the machinery. And check every electrical part, other mechanical part is good for running. Check all the everything before we run in the machinery for the safety of the operators. Yes, let's see. And usually we equip with two languages, Chinese language and English language. So we can switch from here, the HMI. If Chinese, we use Chinese, and for other, we can choose other language. It's English language. Also, from here, the main page, we can set all the parameters here. For example, for the drying system, we want to only open 2 dryers. We can also switch others and other parameters. And this is the alarm page to show us what is the alarm and the reason for the alarm to help us to check. Okay, we see from the leveling stations. That we can from here. This is online connected with leveling. So when the tube At this level means here the tube is not enough for the tube loading. So here we'll stop for waiting more level tube to here and also waiting for the load run moving to here because the two runs one time. After the tube loading, then the tube will go to the drying station for the drying. We can see from here the drying is working to give the hot air for drying the tube inside. And allow the light to follow it. Continue work. We follow the drawing.
We just introduce the drying side so you can participate in the touch drawing. And this station is for the EDTA spring station. Now we go for the capping station. You can see one time it's about 15 pieces. After capping, the rack will go into the waiting channel. I guess from the short machine you now will have the idea about the whole process. So next time we go to have our factory and see the new process. And also we have time here. We have many people like one time to one time we can our airline. So now we see the cash, the people loading the cash.
shrink technique. One pack like this. And after I do the next line, after every day production.
Now we finish the 3 hour machine running. I guess lots of fans must be very interested and want to buy the machine. So today we will give the prize for the most prize. So Lisa, I know that actually now recently is very difficult time for most of our friends because a lot of them we are suffering the world pandemic together. Lots of people say that and it's not going down. So in this very difficult situation, our boss has decided for joining Alibaba and give more promotion and more cut our profit to let our clients also fit. Like our company mission, create a video for the client. It's not just that we say we do that. So we hope we can join the hands with our clients as we cross the dark time together. So Lisa, you guys have many discounts we will give our clients for the promotion.
As our machinery is very high standard, and also the acquisition price is very economic already. So I guess maybe 5%, maximum 10%.
Price surprise you. We will give you 15% if you place order in August. So if you want, don't hesitation, just buy it in August. We will give you more surprise.
15%, really?
Yes.
What beautiful discount.
So just place order in August. Remember, in August, we will give you 15%. It's a big promotion. We never give such a big discount because we hope in the difficult time, no matter the bright time or the dark time, you always remember, even we will always with our clients.
Thank you for Ivan's boss.
Yes. So hope we can join the hands together, cross the difficult together.
Yes, hope so.
Yeah.
I see there are some hardships for our brands on the internet, but there's an invitation for our time for the live show. So make sure better we choose some of the questions like for the brand.
Okay. Yes, there's many questions here listed there, so we got one first. What's the delivery time for the Avon machine from the place order to the shipment?
Yeah, for the delivery time, normally production time is 4 months. But if you are really very urgent, we can discuss together to how to shorten the time. But normally it's about 4 months.
Okay, there's another question. I want to buy the Avon machine, so who I should contact?
As we are a big company, we have different sales team for different markets. For example, you responsible for Asia, America area, and I'm responsible for the Middle East area, Africa, Europe area. Also, we have another team. We can speak Russia, so responsible for Russia, Uzbekistan, this kind of Middle Asia area. But if you have any requirements and you just leave your contact to us, later we will let our sales team contact you.
Okay, sorry, it's a time limited, so now we just the last question. What's the guarantee of every machine after we place the order?
Normally our guarantee is 1 year, but as we are very responsible for our customers, even after 1 year, if you have any questions, any problems, you can directly online contact us. Our engineers will reply you within 24 hours.
That's great. Okay, friends, now as the time is limited,
Yeah.
so we also have the syringe product line.
Yeah, this is another topic today for our series products. Later, my colleague is Nadia and Miss Lily is there. They will introduction for you for the syringe production. Let's welcome them. Welcome.
Yes, welcome them.
Let's move to them.
Yeah. And remember, place order in August. So we will give you more surprise. Bye bye.
Bye bye.